Chapter 9. The possibility of understanding and conceiving of the supremely great being. The argument advanced against the fool is confirmed. But even if it were true that a being than which a greater is inconceivable cannot be conceived or understood, yet it would not be untrue that a being than which a greater cannot be conceived is conceivable and intelligible. There is nothing to prevent one saying in the fable, although what is said to be in the fable cannot be spoken of. Inconceivable is conceivable, although that to which the word to which the word inconceivable can be applied is not conceivable. So, when one says that than which nothing greater is inconceivable, undoubtedly which what is heard is conceivable and intelligible, although that being itself, that which a greater is inconceivable, cannot be conceived or understood. Or, though there is a man so foolish as to say that there is no being than which a greater is inconceivable, he will not be so shameless as to say that he can understood or conceive of what he says. Or if such a man is found, not only ought his words to be rejected, but he himself should be condemned. Whoever then denies the existence of a being than which a greater cannot be conceived, at least understands and conceives of the denial which he makes. But this denial he cannot understood or conceive of without its component terms. And the term of this statement is a being than which a greater cannot be conceived. Whoever then makes this denial understands and conceives of that than which a greater is inconceivable. Moreover, it is evident that, in the same way, it is possible to conceive of and understand a being whose non-existence is impossible, but he who conceives of this conceives of a greater being than one whose non-existence is possible. Hence, when a being than which a greater is inconceivable is conceived, if it is a being whose non-existence is possible that is conceived, it is not a being then which a greater cannot be conceived, but an object cannot be at once conceived and not conceived. Hence he who conceives of a being then which a greater is conceivable does not conceive of that whose non-existence is possible, but of that whose non-existence is impossible. Therefore, what he conceives of must exist, for anything whose non-existence is possible is not that of which he conceives.